We have reached a point though in our adult lives where we don't really plan anymore
Yeah.
because everything that we have planned
Never happened.
never happened.
The
Like
thing that did happen was way, way better.
than what we had imagined. And
Yeah.
so, like when in TV, the way it used to work, I have no idea how it works now, except for the way it works for our shows. But you get on a show and then they do a spin-off show, or maybe you're a guest on this other show, or you do a competition show or something. So when Helen was born, I've always, like, my whole life, I grew up, I watched my family. Like, my dad was this big farmer, and he lost everything at one point, and then he built his empire back, and then he became a minister, and we lost everything again. But the first time it was taken, and the second time he just let go of it. And so for me, like, my whole life, even after we got married, I was never worried about financial stability or what, because, like, everything's going to be okay. I've seen it. I know how I've read the book.
Wow.
And so until Helen was born, and when Helen was born, suddenly it was like, oh shoot, if something really bad happens, I've got this little girl now that I've got to take care of. And so we went to the network and we were like, hey, we would be open to doing another show of some kind. And in our minds, I think that we were probably thinking like some kind of a typical show that you might see. And so when they came to us about this idea of renovating an entire town, it was totally different from anything that we had ever thought of, and felt wonderful. Like, this is a beautiful story. This is so much better than what we thought might happen.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we're
Wow.
kind of, I mean, Erin was going to be a book jacket designer or a magazine editor,
That was my wish.
and I was going to
Yeah.
be a politician. And thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Wow.